scoreboard. I've already done my run-up, and I'm getting ready to do a quick flight over to Decatur with an approach and show you how I do that. So I've already checked my altimeter to 2996. I'm going to go to my destination, go direct, select waypoint, find. I'm going to go to Decatur, and I'm going to go direct to Decatur. I'm going to zoom out so I can see the nearby airspace. And I'm also going to zoom out a good range on my G3X screen. So my takeoff procedure has always been that first thing I do is hit my flight director all the time. So I turn, which brings up the scoreboard. Once that's up, then I hit my toga button. And initially it's in takeoff mode. I want it to be in heading mode. So I go heading, takeoff. Takeoff is giving me 5 degrees of pitch up, and I want my initial heading to be my runway. So I dial in put my heading bug on my runway heading 170, and my initial altitude I'm going to say 2,500 feet. That's my initial altitude. I've got local frequency 2992 and COM 1. I got Decatur already loaded. Actually, I did this flight not long ago. I did it earlier today, so I have all the frequencies already preloaded. I'll show you how I get those. So I've got the Unicom and AWAS for Decatur already loaded, and also the ATIS. But again, I'll show you how I get those frequencies while we're in flight. Okay, so I've completed my checklist. One last look for any traffic in the area. Well, there's traffic, RV7 runway Alpha, taking the active 17 for left downwind departure. Fuel pump on.
Okay, I've lost some of my normal in-cockpit audio at this point, so I'm adding this after the fact. But right now, all I'm doing is just doing my takeoff roll. You can see that I'm starting to increase airspeed here and starting my climb up. In just a few minutes, or less than a minute, I'll be doing my turnout and starting my normal climb. In just a moment, my regular cockpit recording is going to...
Well, I'm so close to a number of airspaces here. I get airspace alerts as soon as I start to take off. This is what all that dinging is. I'm going to turn that dinging off for just a second. I climb up. And start my turn and climb out. Okay, so I got my heading bug as I turn around here on downwind now and climbing up. Turn my fuel pump off, start to pull the power back. Getting warm today, so I wanted to get up fast. A little bit cooler here, even though it's still not particularly cool. I've got a message light flashing here. Yes, I know about those things, so I'll just turn that on. And make a turn out to the west, somewhat close to my on-course heading. But actually, I'm going to change my on-course heading because I'm going to set up an approach as we're going along here. So right now, I've got my I'm flying by hand. Autopilot's armed in heading mode, so I can go ahead and turn autopilot on. And it'll continue to fly on current heading. And I want my vertical speed be 500 feet a minute. So climbing up 500 feet a minute using the autopilot. So you can see my destination on GTN. I can also dial out on the G3X. And on G3X, So I look for my traffic. I've got one target out here off of my 300 feet below me and to my left. And I've got another target. Looks like he's leaving the Alliance. He's coming up and it looks like he's going to cross behind me. Also, I can see that I'm in a altitude ring. Let me zoom in a little bit. So I'm in the 3,000 foot altitude ring, getting ready to cross into a 4,000 foot altitude ring. Turn my alerts back on. Now I'm going to program in the approach. So the way I do that is go to my home screen, select a procedure, approach. My destination airport is already loaded in my airport. Select an approach, and I'm going to do the RNAV 17 LPV. See, I've got a little map that comes up here that shows me the approach, and I'm going to do the zoom key transition. And you can see I've got zoom key out here. If I would have picked the other transition, UKW, you can see the leg changes, or hopefully you can see it. But I want to do the zoom key transition. So let's do that, and let's load and activate that. And now that I've got the approach loaded, I can hit nav. I'll make the turn out to that approach. And I can zoom out a little bit just to make sure I'm going to be clear of all the local airspaces. I've got Denton Airport out to my right. I'm clear of that. And I've got the current flight plan loaded in the GTN.
200, climb to 4,500. We are southwest bound. Last call. Inlet.
So if I go back, my map page, you can see I've got now had the full approach loaded in. With my initial fix, the current magenta line, going out to zoom key. I pull that down, you can see the label out there labeled zoom key. Now I've crossed the ring, so I'm in the 4,000 foot ring, so let's go ahead and go up to 3,500 feet. Dial that in using my altitude selector. And that was a warning telling me that I just captured 2,500. Now I'm going to 35. So my selected altitude is at the top of my altitude tape. And I'm going to vertical speed up 500 feet a minute, which is again shown in the scoreboard. So you can see I got the autopilot on. I'm in GPS is telling me that I'm in nav mode. Currently using vertical speed, climbing 500 feet a minute.
Cherokee 801 Whiskey will be arriving from the east, and I will be making a left pattern for runway 34, Hillsboro.
So if I wanted to look at my approach plate, it comes up because I've loaded Decatur. It automatically loads the approach plate in for the approach that I've selected. But I said I'd tell you how I do frequencies, so if I didn't already have the frequencies loaded, I can touch the frequency button, and I have my AWAS, my Unicom showing, and so in this example, let's say I wanted to load my AWAS.
Hillsboro traffic will be overflying.
I touch the AWAS selection, and then I get the option as to which radio I want to load it in. Well, it's already loaded in COM2, so I don't need to do that again. So I'll just go ahead and cancel that. But I think what I will do is come over and actually listen to the ATIS. I just touch in and swapping frequencies. But that's COM2, so I've got to come down to my audio panel and listen to COM2.
Decatur Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation. 1624 Zulu weather. Wind 070 at 7. Visibility 10. clear below 12,000. Temperature 29 Celsius. Dew point 18. Altimeter 2996. Remark. Density altitude 2,000.
My altimeter set at 29906. That's same as I already had loaded in there. My altitude is flashing, and I'm getting ready to capture the altitude. All this talking, I forgot to lean my engine out some, so let's do that. Let's do a little bit better engine management, get my RPM up, 2400.
Decatur traffic, Cessna 0 Juliet Echo, 3 miles to the north.
And select my chart again.
At 2,600 foot.
Go full screen on the chart.
For traffic, okay, 906 Kilo, we'll join the runway 32, stand for traffic.
So, see now, I can
traffic,
zoom in.
Mike, 5 nautical miles to the
Chart.
east, entering
So this is the RNAV 17 at Decatur. I've already checked my AWAS, so I need to contact approach. Here's my approach frequency. And Unicom 1. Maintaining 3400, that's when inbound leg. Wiser, continue on 3400. I'm going to do this as an LPV approach, so if I hit my HSI, bring up another page, and one of the selections there is minimum, so I'm going to select minimums. And it was 1297, I'm going to make it 1300, so I'll just dial it in using the knob for an even number, enter. That's the LPV minimum. I could do 1297 exactly, but my brain works better in whole numbers, so I'm going to use the 13.